Hello friends, a very warm welcome to all of you. I am your friend Vikas Bhardwaj. Welcome to Ansarkari. In this video, we are taking up a very important personality, Dadabhai Naoroji. Spelling of Naoroji can be different because history differs according to interpretations. Dadabhai Naoroji, or the Grand Old Man of India. So I ask you a question in the beginning only. Why do you think he was called Grand Old Man of India? And we will try to answer it by the end of our video. Dadabhai Naoroji, an amazing, great philanthropist, businessman, politician, thinker, educator, social reformer, and whatnot. And definitely an intellectual also, but he was part of moderates. That means he is the one who is laying the foundation pillar of Indian National Congress. More importantly, he was the first Asian, not just Indian, but he was the first Asian to be becoming member of Parliament in British House of Commons from Finsbury constituency. That means his socialist ideas, his ideas on labor class, his ideas on liberalism, his ideas on democracy were greatly supported and promoted. That means he was trying to create a base and understanding for India and opinion for Indian freedom in Britain, though not directly. Along with A.O. Hume and Dinsha Wacha, he was one of the founding members of Congress, that is Indian National Congress. Now he wrote a very famous book, Poverty and Un-British Rule in India, in which he exposed drain of wealth from India. That means British rule started from India and drain of wealth also started from India. That means a unilateral transfer of wealth from India and getting nothing in return. That is why it is called drain. And to be sure, it continued till 15th August 1947, means till India got independence. He was member of the Second International, a very important international organization and also conference, which is definitely promoting labor and also socialist ideas. He is a co-founder of Rahmanai Mazdian Sabha. That means he was promoting reforms among Parsi community. His weekly was Rast Kofta, and he was appointed Professor of Mathematics and Natural Philosophy at Elphinstone College, Bombay, thus becoming first Indian to hold such academic position. So such was his greatness, humbleness and virtue. Who says that Indian Renaissance was not having guiding lights like him? In 1855, he traveled to London to become partner in Khama and Company, and that's how he opened own businesses and also different. Dadabhai Naoroji established a cotton trading company and also he became professor of Gujarati at the University of London, and in 1866 he launched London Indian Society. That means from London he is tackling and handling affairs of India. In 1861 he founded Zoroastrian Trust of Funds of Europe along Manshurji Hormuzji Khama. That means he was deeply attached to his community and side by side he is working for different sections and classes of India. He is also editor of different newspapers, for example, Voice of India. Naoroji, as I said in the beginning, why he is called Grand Old Man of India, you must have got certain idea. He established East Indian Association in London, definitely because London was the prime center, and from there he is going to create a counter narrative to the Ethnological Society of London's ideas. That is, Asians are inferior as comparison to Europeans, or another way, the concept of white man's burden, or you can say the civilizational discourse, or another word that we use is Oriental despotism. Another one that we use, that British were trying to create a narrative in India that they are here for civilizing us. He became Prime Minister of Baroda. He also became member of Legislative Council of Mumbai and member of Indian National Association. All these keywords can be asked from the examination perspective. He was a great mentor, for example, to Bal Gangadhar Tilak, Gopal Krishna Gokhale, and obviously to Gandhiji also in his early phase. He was the one who presided over three Congress sessions, that is in 1886, 1893, and also in 1906. As I already said, he was part and parcel of the newspaper Voice of India. So I hope you have got the idea why he was called the Grand Old Man of India, because of his tremendous contribution and also his amazing personality and the great banyan tree like contribution that he made to the Indian freedom struggle. Who of the following was economic critique or critiques of colonialism? That is Dadabhai Naoroji, G. Subramania, and R.C. Dutt. So the correct code that we can say is that D, that means all of them were the critiques of colonialism and more importantly economic critique of colonialism. R.C. Dutt was a great writer. He went on to write, and G. Subramania Iyer is also one of the critiques of Indian, or you can say colonialism. Thank you very much for your support, for liking, sharing, and subscribing our channel. I am looking forward to your comments. Have a wonderful time. Hope you have made some key points from it and they are going to help you in the examination. God bless you with success.